Oke, balik lagi bosku. Dan pertandingan tim Serenity melawan Vici Gaming. Dan pick untuk tim Serenity.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Faceless Void.
Faceless Void diambil oleh tim Serenity. Dan kali ini pick untuk Vici Gaming.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Terror Blade diambil oleh Vici Gaming. Ban untuk tim Serenity.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban.
Strong Spirit di-ban oleh tim Serenity.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oke, banned dari Vici Gaming. Siapakah yang akan di-ban?
Dire team's turn to pick.
Oscar.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Oh,
Admiral
nggak di-pick oleh
Tonka.
Vici Gaming.
Seconds remaining.
Zeus,
Choose your hero.
hero terlaris ya di Kuala Lumpur Major. Zeus. Hero paling laris tuh di sini. Weaver digunakan oleh ZZZZ. ES digunakan King dan CM digunakan XGG. Faceless Void, PUW, Zeus, ZYD, Kunka Ori, Terror Blade tulisan Cina, The Master yang selain tulisan Cina. Iku lho, kon gak baku, godok lah gue.
10 seconds remaining.
Serenity dan juga Vici Gaming sudah menyelesaikan draft pick. Oke bosku, digas saja juragan. Prepare game pertama dari BO3 ini.
Prepare for battle!
Oke, kita lihat sini CM membawa ward dan sentry. Dan di sini Challenger sudah menyiapkan sentry, Terror Blade, Brewmaster, kira sniper ya. Terror Blade membawa 6 tinggu.
Who could turn away from this battle?
Oke, Rubik sudah menyiapkan 1 observer ward dan 1 sentry.
30 seconds to
Sini
battle.
Weaver dan ES bersiap-siap. Oh, terjadi clash war di sini antara Brew dan CM. Cuma pancingan ya. Oi datang. Kunkastai di sini. Dan di atas pun juga terjadi clash Weaver. Challenger membawa sentry ya.
This ain't no snowball fight.
Akan gak dihajar. Oh, nggak berani hajar. Dan di bawah pun masih didapatkan oleh Void.
Great, they're back.
Oke, di sini Weaver. Oh, di sini ES coba mengganggu Terror Blade. Kemungkinan dia pas papat ES. Dan sini Weaver. Oh, Terror Blade sudah membuka metamorfosisnya. Dan Weaver Sukuchiki. Oke, visual dilakukan oleh ES. Network Zeus ya, unggul dengan 1000 gold, sedangkan Kunka 984 gold. Oh, tidak berhasil mendapatkan lasit. Torrent Cauldron 3 detik dan Weaver di sini. Oh, di bawah terjadi clash. Agak ngelag lah.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
Weaver.
First blood!
Oh, Challenger. Oke.
Denied.
CM sudah level 2. Poin 2.
You wish.
Masih ada stick. Magic stick. CM coba mengganggu Master agar tidak mendapatkan lasit. Dan di atas kita lihat Weaver sendiri melawan Challenger dan Terror Blade.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Dominasi oleh Weaver 1,4k. Nomor 2 K menyalip Zeus. Level
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Sempit. Sini Void masih menggunakan magic stick. bisa sih. Ranger satu sword belum dipasang di plan dan UAS sentry. Fisher tapi tidak jadi, kena silent.
Cut off.
Oh, terjadi clash di bawah. Void golden temboknya masih bisa selamat saudara-saudara. Dan di atas terjadi clash, masih bisa menyelamatkan diri. ES
Denied.
Wyvern bawah sentry. Majesty cooldown akan gak mati. Die bagai Wyvern. Bawah. Lebih menggunakan clarity. Oh, dan sudah punya Majestic 2 dan tembok cooldown 3. Tip 1 karena efek Fat Bolt.
Never hear the end of this, the dust return.
Kayak gue. CF mati dan Void. Oh, masih ada tembok di sana.
A golden thread.
Damage kalah level ya. Dan masih menyimpan Magic Man 14.
My credit.
That should help.
Void sudah level 4, Guru juga level 4. Sudah mendapat Aquila Void. Masih digabungkan Fat Bolt dari Rubik. Dan juga akan mati. Oh, masih bisa selamat. Lihat di atas Weaver, nafsunya besar sekali, sangean Weavernya. Oke, Fisher coba melakukan stand. Oh, full.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes, di sini kan. Oh, telah level. Oh, Kunka. Bercanda dia.
Denied.
Atau klik ya. Ya, tas masih nyaman aja. Bawah pun Rubik melakukan full
8 knots and full ahead.
Weaver dapat hit, membantu Years dan ES. Oh, gengkin banget. Kadi masih membawa Esther. Kan gak dia lolos. Lolos ternyata si Kunke. Poin dan 5 sebelum ada ada 6 cekuan dari Priu. Maka tidak ada passboard kan hitam ya. Regen, free regen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sini TB udah level 6. Informasi levelnya salah satu level dia. Void melawan Brew. Yang digunakan udah ada Chrono, sedangkan Brew belum mempunyai Primal. Dapatkan poolnya. Oh, nice Brew.
No way.
CM akan kena geng bang saudara-saudara. Nice Torres. Oh, ES juga mati Chrono.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last
Kena
long.
Silent.
Regeneration.
Tangga Void ikut mati. Oh shit. GG Void. Di atas Weaver. Oh shit. Sander yang sangat bagus. Sayang Weaver juga di Lance yang masih belum digunakan. TB Shiran. Sini rupanya coba penyambungnya Majestic juga ya. CM bawa 2 ward. Oh, kemungkinan terkena geng sangat besar CM. Oh, tidak di S-Mark. Torrent, miss Torrent.
Gold for my chest.
Masih gold 2 detik. Buat dipasang. Void. Bagai Void. Bye.
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Radiant structures are
Bisa
fortified.
lancar.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Dire structures are fortified. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nomornya dari tim Serenity. Oke.
Radiant's bottom tower is no
Dan tadi
more.
ambil punya dan sprint dengan di mid. Yes. Ciki Weaver. Oh my god. Miss Echo. Double suku Ciki. Dan mid akan di push kali ini oleh Vici.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Sedangkan Vici di bawah dan mendapatkan morbid mas.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Di sini CM selalu terkena geng dia ya. Terlalu offside. Kita sudah mempunyai drum. Mendapatkan jungle dari tim Serenity. Dan di atas Weaver lawan dan Ryu.
Haste.
Go Void free from gue. Delay dan BB Yeus die. Main permainan Challenger dan putranya cukup apik. Lumayan cak.
Killing spree. Ownage.
Weaver mati again.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Kita lihat TB sudah mendapatkan Yasa. Akuilah sedangkan sudah drum Challenger. Sudah
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Oh, X-Mark, Lucid, Noran, die for it, bye-bye.
You're a truck.
Challenger meninggalkan permainan di jam lagi Terror Blade langsung ke mata. ES
Arcane power.
Tauran X-Mark Drop
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
masih berani sekali kita bisa masih menyimpan bubble magic gun, tapi ada hit sebagai dan Weaver
Dire's top tower is under attack. This'll come in handy.
udah mempunyai blink dagger miss.
Someone better help Dire's middle
Lawan Weaver
tower.
dan Void mundur dia. Sini Rubik. Ada CM dan ES. ES sudah ada blink. Bisa echo. Rubik. Oke, X-Mark, Noran, OL.
Now that was a
Nice,
failed throw.
Rubik cukup bagus mainnya. Sebagai Challenger CM harus mati, saudara. ES juga mati. Dengan mati juga ya.
Double kill.
Sakit. Hold on, Mas Madness. Bukankah itu tewas?
Radiant's middle tower
Masih
needs
ada
some
tembok.
help.
Oh, X-Mark. X-Mark.
Soon.
Killing spree.
Oke, bye-bye.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this
Jauh
abuse.
sekali TP dengan 8 gold dan selisih 4.000.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wih, 4 kill. Akankah tershutdown. Sini Void masih mencoba farming. Hero level jauh selisih 3 level. Di sini TB udah mau ke BKB. Challenger masih membawa sentry dan ward.
Now this is a fleet!
Oke, mencoba melakukan ganking, bos.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke udah dilakukan oleh
Not much good's happening to
Serenity.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oke, ya. Silencer. Global silent.
Killing spree.
Menikah. Harus tewas. Jangan liver. Ring berhasil kabur. KB.
A golden thread.
Yes.
Relentless.
Good for my tongue.
Oh yes. Dewi akan malah kelapa su. Tot. Desya cok. Gong kelapa gong. Kelapa. Desya. Desya ayo.
In it worthly of the side of Vici Gaming. That is completely now. We have the lead. Look at the XP graph, John. 6k XP going to the way of Vici Gaming. Now it's 4k in the way of Serenity. This is terrible news in Vici. They understand this. They're going to go for a smoke and try to turn this around a bit. But if they run into more than one hero, I don't know if they can deal with it. Like, the levels are there now for the side of Serenity, and they dropped some wards down. Scan was there as well, though I'm not sure. In fact, it was a Radiant scan.
Look at that. Radiant's courier just got killed.
Nice priest
Radiant's
release.
top tower has looked better.
Is there anything on it?
Radiant
I don't believe
No, they probably should have waited until it reached the secret shop and take it out then. I think that might have been the smarter move. Really deny that rollout, but yeah, you take what you can get right now. VG's probably just feeling a bit jumpy. They want to recoup their loss, maybe find a pick off. I'd say that's what they have to do now. Try to catch out PYW or Sin Q. Maybe probably PYW is the easier target. catch him in the jungle when he's using his Mask of Madness, and kill him. Yeah, he can't escape. You know, when he's using that Mask of Madness, he can't time walk out, he can't cast a Chronosphere. But it's just hard, especially when you have a Zeus that just uses his ultimate for scouting like that.
Let's have a BKB now.
Yeah, the BKB doesn't help you in your silence though. Like, you're still gonna get chased down fairly well by VG, I feel.
You're correct in that sense, I mean... That's all.
You'd have to commit a BKB to run away, and we've seen that a couple of times. Wait, the charges really cost you a lot.
This is smoke now.
Invisibility!
That top lane now, mind you, nobody is there, but there is a Roshan if they want to take it. They haven't got the best Roshan lineup though. It looks like they understand this, they don't want to bother with it.
Radiant's
Yang
bottom tower's
has
got
an
problems.
break this smoke if they run into him, and they're gonna avoid him for the moment, but smoke's gonna wear it out anyway, so they're gonna get nothing out of this.
Dire's top tower is under
Much
attack.
time. He has been pushing, he does get X'd up, the torrent boat is there as well as Global Silence, and he's just dead. Mind you, look, is it that big of a deal if the Weaver dies?
At the cost of two ultimates? At the cost of Global Silence? I think that's worthwhile. I think you take that. Wait for the Weaver to respawn, and once he does, there's like 20 seconds where Weaver's back up, but they don't have Global Silence anymore, Mike. That's really big. That's a team fight I can see to Serenity taken. I think they should definitely play aggressive now. You know they've committed so much. Let's kill off the Weaver. They can punish him.
And this game is just
tower isn't going to last long.
attained to stage.
Radiant's top
25 minutes into the bounty was just spawned up. I'm excited. What I'm trying to say.
Dire's bottom tower
BYW.
is under attack.
Yes!
Mid lane in a bit, he goes back. Ori though, he's looking for that X. In range, he will find it as well. Again, the time warp, but he will be KB this time. But you really don't like this. You feel like he should have taken the risk with the time walk, like reacting with the time walk.
Yeah. Again, it's actually harder for the Kunkka to stun you than it is for you to escape. So you have the advantage in that interaction. If the Kunkka holds too long, you can just walk. He has a cast point to call you back. And if he doesn't wait, then you just wait for him to call back early and you just time walk out. I feel like it's definitely easy for the Void.
Oh, thank you. Look at this, it's found Aubrey. They're gonna jump in now. Yeah, forced the BKB, but there is the Chrono. He's caught the Brewmaster as well. The Rubik is gone. Aubrey is falling very low. GGG. Gonna try and back out of there. They got the X onto the Void. Can he get out? The answer is probably not. Where's the backup? Zing comes in again, but it's not that much damage. He ends up dropping it. In fact, no, not quite yet. Now he will. GGG. Forced to back out of there. And now, well, they found the Zeus CYD. He wasn't really in that team fight, and paparazzi, he's getting close to dying. His son does it. Oh yeah. Now Ori has caught out. She actually gets the Kunkka, but it will end up dropping to paparazzi.
Oh, XCJ. That's the cost of that Sunder mic.
Are you happy with yourself, paparazzi? Did you see what you did?
I mean, you know, that Sunder secured him to kill the Weaver, because there was no way the Weaver was going to right-click him down. I don't think it's going to be an issue anyway, but it was pretty low. Except, you know, it cost poor old Brewmaster to die to the CM. Rather unfortunate, rather weird team fight. Mike, one thing I want to point out, the difference in that fight, when your BKB was a fresh BKB, popped in the middle of the fight like paparazzi. He had his BKB up for that fight. Compare that to who used his BKB to run away early. That was a huge difference in the fight. Paparazzi, you know, stood right in the middle, should get a really nice episode. No damage. And that's just the difference in when you use that BKB. That's why I'm not really fond of seeing early BKBs being used defensively by cores, because, you know, you buy these items early game to yourselves to snowball. You don't really snowball by playing defensively. You want to maximize your offensive potential. So, you know, the BKB, I mean, these charges from BYW are costing them, especially since he used it and then chose to force a team fight. That was a nice chrono. he caught the Brewmaster. There was no follow-up at that point yet, you know.
In that last team fight, he didn't use KB, Joe.
PYW? Oh, no, no, Paparazzi, he did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he did. He used it, you know, to get away from the X.
Hold on a minute. Bot lane, who have they called out? It is Sinju. They can't go for a team fight without him, and now XCJ's in massive trouble. Thunder God's Wrath is there. They've got the foot up in the air in a cyclone right now. DY falling very, very low, but he'll heal up throughout all this. GGG as well. He's trying to back out safely. Yang is losing all the Brewlings, and he's going to start dropping. They all end up dying, and now PYW, he moves forward. Nice chrono as well. XCJ on the side. He's actually using that ultimate, and now Paparazzi throws it under. Oh, here comes Q with the ultimate. He turns it around again, and now Ori's going to end up dropping. It's a full team wipe.
Oh man, that looks so weird. It looked pretty decent for Vici at first. You know, they drop everyone pretty low. I thought they managed to bait out a few BKBs, but they grouped up again. But this time it was Paparazzi with a really early BKB usage. None of the spellcasters were near Paparazzi would pop it. It was only, I believe, ZZZ, right, way far forward with that Weaver, and he popped his BKB down. A bit jumpy, and you can see the difference again with really good BKB usage. Sinki was much more patient this time with the Echo Slam. Right when the BKB faded for Paparazzi, that's when he jumped in, and that's all you need. Again, that's the issue with the Terrorblade in this draft. It's that it's, you know, it's very vulnerable to magic damage, and you know, Serenity does have a lot of that. If you don't have that boat buff on you, and you get caught out, you're just gonna.
For my top.
Hang the bounty and the Yang gets it. The other one, but Yang will pick that one up as well. One use EYD, taking care of the other ones on the other side, so another even trade. Now, well, they found the Rubik, it seems, and ZYD picks that one up. Now, DY, he will also end up dropping. This is what Vici Gaming were doing. They were the ones picking off heroes out of nowhere across the map about 15 minutes ago, and now it seems Serenity are the ones that feel comfortable. So they go straight into that Roche pit now. They're taking it very quickly as well. This Void does have a Monkey King buff. He's hitting very, very hard. They can't stop him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably they have. I think it's worth just using the chrono here if they need to, but no, they need to, John. Tank just completely melts.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they figured out that movement after the Roche. They just cleared Roshan. It was just announced your mid laner pulled back from that mid lane from farming. Maybe you should back off from the force as well.
I'll take a moment to advise the chat. If people are trying to spoil scores and stuff, I'm gonna have to time you out or ban you. Please don't make me do it. That's all. Back to the game, John. Mid lane being pushed in. What did the Rubik get? It will be the time walk.
No, I have to say, Mike, this Rubik has felt pretty underwhelming in terms of spell speeds. Haven't really seen anything big that turned the team fight. I haven't seen a fissure come out in a pivotal moment. I think I've seen a couple of stolen fissures, but in that moment where it was really needed, I don't think I've seen it just yet. So I know, I'm not sure how to feel about this. They do kind of lack control on VG's side. They're depending on these X combinations to catch someone out, but with the BKBs going, and you know, with PYW, as long as he stays calm and time walks, he's pretty much fine. They do kind of lack hard lockdown when that global silence is not going to be committed tonight.
I mean, it's one of those things, like, Bade's really got to keep an eye out on something that useful still. Like, he's stolen the chrono, I think, twice now, but that doesn't really do much. Aim and that a couple. Stop them. A long way to run. No Roshan there to be taken as well. Mind you, they will be fighting into an 8. I'm quite confident, even though keeping their work behind.
Surprised he's actually ahead in net worth of the Pugna.
Yeah, it feels like Magical is maybe focusing more on denies than he was on CS.
Radiant's bottom tower's got
Just causing
problems.
issues for no one whenever he can.
Yeah, they're like basically the same level at this point too.
Yeah. 5 to 1.
Despite no one being 0-0-0. FN. Oh run! Hey, he's got TP. He's fine.
Tower is under
Nice. Ooh.
He went
Could've been
for
cool.
the pixels. Would have been very close.
Yeah. 10 minutes in though, and it's still very close. Where do you feel like we're going to see the first separation between these teams? As far as like a big fight, or are we going to be seeing like an hour?
I think it depends on how cautious Na'Vi are and their initial tower pushes. This is a nice play up top. They just TP in behind Solo.
Oh, comes down, dealing some damage to...
Illusion!
The X follow-up on...
You still have to be a little bit careful at your positioning, and then the relocate comes through. So, if it's Virtus Pro, they're just waiting for the Blink Dagger on the Ursa, and then they're gonna start trying to like go for essentially assassination squads across the map. Assassination.
Necro moving up.
It's a great ward there. Scanning all this.
They got us caught here, and that is... Very dead Ramses.
Yeah,
bit of a shame, but yeah, I mean, they still got locked from a lot from that Aegis. Granted, they weren't the ones starting the fights. Vici just kind of presented themselves to Serenity, which is unfortunate. I mean, they're trying. They're going out with smokes. They're trying to find pickoffs. It's just not working well. Their coordination's just off. When they should be committing these little silences, they've just kind of stopped. And you know, if you're gonna go all in, you go all in. Don't hold back. You know, if you hold back like that, you'll just simply never win. If you go all in, commit everything, maybe you win. And that chance is what you want. Especially when you're this far behind with a lineup that probably doesn't scale as well, Weaver and Faceless Void.
Maybe a smoke attempt coming out. Up together. Gaming though, they might move forward if they are going to try, but he is. Mates, he's flying. He's there. Global silence has been committed. Now they got their hex as well. They're going to burst him down and they get him. Now PYW is gone and this is absolutely massive Vici Gaming. They've got to find a bit more though. XCJ on the run now. Echo comes in. Oh no, paparazzi, he's gone. Oh, CQ sets it up again. Now can they get at least the CM? It seems like they can, but I don't think they wanted to lose that Terror Blade. In fact, they might find Yang on that Brewmaster. That's his last spirit. In fact, no, they go for another one in Ori on that Kunkka. Nice torrent was they'll turn it back around though. Look at the stuns coming up from Fade. Isn't going to be enough though. GG with the time walk. He'll take down DY. Meanwhile, SinQ trying to back out of there. They'll get GG and where the hell did this? There he is, SinQ. He's gone. all for 3 trade. I guess that was a lot better. I mean, look at the gold trade for Vici Gaming. They got almost 4k out of that. But still,
Yeah,
I mean, that kill onto Paparazzi.
That was costly. That was costly. Worthwhile? Definitely overall that team fight was worthwhile. It came at such a huge cost. You do not want Paparazzi to die and bleed away a bit more gold. He wants to maintain this network lead. Definitely needs to maintain this lead. Although he is pretty much slotted up, so I guess at this point it's just kind of giving gold away to Team Serenity that we should be worried about. But otherwise, you know, he's almost slotted up. He's going for a moon shard now. And yeah, I think that's pretty much his itemization, unless he backpacks the BKB and swaps it in and out. Otherwise, he's pretty much set. I feel like that's what we need to see a bit more from VG. They need to start these fights, yeah. I mean, that was them starting the fight. They caught out the Faceless Void. They surprised him with that wonderful sheep stick. And, you know, YW did have a Lincoln Sphere, but they were ready. They popped it immediately. Then they lay down the sheep stick, and Void was just gone. Without the Void, you lose a lot of control. You still have a Shaker, granted, but that Chronosphere is really big. And you kind of need your Void around to pass that, so have to be aware. Have to be a bit more careful PYW when he's going far forward like that.
I mean, it did feel like he was baiting.
I don't think he expected a sheep stick. I think that was it.
Oh, that's certainly, yeah, that's certainly a thing. Paparazzi, but... sure they realized Roshan in fact it's a minute halfway and oh no, PYW. Oh, they found him again. The Hex is there. They X him up the global silence as well, and he's down. Now this is a big deal. He's got no buyback available still. And XCJ gonna be the next one to get caught out. Ori finds him and well, he's dead. It's somehow Vici J now. Or Vici Gaming, my god. Are pretty much almost back in the game.
I'd say they're definitely back in the game, despite there being a 8k net worth disadvantage. They're definitely back. They've managed to clear out the map to be even in terms of control, and DZZ is just running around. It's scary to be here.
Fade dropping, and he will now DY.
He's home.
DY go.
Went to the shrine.
Oh, was he TPing out? Okay,
yeah.
I'm not sure if the animation was showing, I just didn't see it, but nevertheless, 2 down. Not sure how GG gets away with that. Like, just managing to right-click his way against 4.
Yeah, it seemed a bit awkward. Like, they were chasing ZZZ for a while, and then once the BKB came out, they just didn't commit. Paparazzi was starting to pop back, I think because his metamorphosis faded as well, so they just didn't want to commit. But maybe that was miscommunicated because, you know, they went pretty deep. The supports went pretty deep for that.
Daedalus finally coming up for Ori. It's a very late one, considering the start he had. How much of a difference it make? At the very least, it's going to slow down any kind of push coming out. The problem is they're not in position yet to defend this Roshan that's being taken. Oh, he finds the silencer and he might just pick him out in time. And they will! No global silence means no Roshan counter. There will be the buyback, but now it looks like the side of Serenity want to move forward, and how the hell did Sim know they were there? I guess he just took a guess.
Yeah, he probably did. Probably did. Just not a guess, but, you know. He has a lot of mobility options, so he can keep playing guessing game for free, basically, without too much worry.
That Aegis available as well. I'm very confident in start moving.
Yeah, definitely. So, the advantage Paparazzi had has grown significantly smaller. At maybe he was about 8k gold ahead, possibly 10k gold ahead at some point. Now he's just down to around 6,000 gold ahead of the Weaver, and they were already struggling when Paparazzi had a significant lead. now that that gap is closing down even more, it's gonna be really hard. They have good high ground defense. They have that, you know, they do have reflect to work with, and that's gonna be really good for holding this high ground. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough.
Gone for the ghost ship. Or how often you suppose it does manage to chrono, and he does manage to get a couple. They have free reign over them. Somewhat fair enough. Trying to catch out for it.
I think it's more of a ghost. The fleet is more for control, as they do kind of control. You kind of lack in control in big AoE compared to Serenity. They have the slam, they have the chronosphere, they have good stuns from mini stun from the Zeus and flying vision, and a good from Sia. So, you know, it's a bit more for control. Make sure when you catch someone, they're stuck for a bit longer.
Oh, they've actually found him, Fade. He's caught him out. The Hex is there. The Ghost Ship fleet coming in. They force stuff him out, though. P1W. Now he goes back into Chronos there as well. Can they take down this Terrorblade? He's so tanky. Fade is gone. Paparazzi holding onto the sun. He gets bashed. Oh, Blaine, he's down. He does have the buyback available, but DY is also gone. What have they stolen? On the Rubik, it is only a Sakuchi. Meanwhile, they've done even more of the back lines, and buybacks are coming out. Paparazzi trying to find PYW. They run the wrong way, though, and he time walks the other way. PYW is still holding onto the Aegis meanwhile while all this is going on. Yang is in the back lines. He does not have the split available, though. Fade will be able to get ZYD. Meanwhile, they got the Aegis in Q. He gets one in the Echo, and they will get Fade at the very least on that Rubik, so he just dies back. Now Paparazzi has to be so careful through all this. In Q, he finds him with PYW and ZYD, and now Yang almost gets stunned up. There's the bash we're looking for, and he's down. There'll be a buyback available onto Yang, who tries to get into ASAP, but he has to blink the hell out of there. And Team Serenity, this should be a guaranteed back, sure.
Yeah, that's definitely one set of racks at least. I thought it was really good that Paparazzi bought that, because, you know, he had Metamorphosis still. He could use it, so hey, that's pretty nice. Pretty good for the defense, but he died back. I thought it was already kind of good for Paparazzi that Sinkyu did not land the Echo Slam on him. Happy they have enough damage anyway. And I have one more.
He has the BKB up to get out, but but the bash, and he gets him! PYW not playing around right now. Meanwhile, GGG apparently runs in, 5 laps is out there. PYW gets hell out, the split has been committed. Now Sinkyu in trouble, but he's got the Shadow Blade available. The Ghosted fleet is there, but can they really hold him in place? The answer is almost, but Sinkyu will manage to jump out of there. And so now without that split available, they'll just jump back in on that tier 3 tower. And GGG is here, in fact, not the tier 3, the rack. W. Trying to slow this down as much as they can, but he will eventually bomb it. Very low, mate. Then looks back out safely. Hans is coming out of Yang. He wants to go for this. The Void is in massive trouble. He has no BKB. The time, just barely, he can't get it off. Silence was still wearing off while he was probably spamming that Q button. And that'll be that. PG Gaming, I mean, I'd say they somewhat defended successfully, but they didn't because they lost the rack, so...
I mean, it's something. They could have lost a full set of racks. They only lose mostly a full set of racks.
Oh, come on now.
There's a little essence. Yeah, there's a little essence. It's still alive, right? It's still there. They held on. An essence of range racks is what's left in mid lane. A very exotic ingredient in Dota 2. But yeah, they managed to hold on. They're gonna try to push up, but you know, the buybacks are coming out now.
Does seem like buyback worth it. Gaming. Of course, they are still well within this game. Like, they've only lost one Rax. And they've got the heroes to pull up with that extra lane of super.
Yeah.
Gaming. Get unlucky with the road timing as well. The big thing to never be there when the road is coming up. Paparazzi holding this double damage rune. Big so far away. So if it was hard enough to kill him with the BKB Lincoln, he's got an A on this thing. Not sure how he can do it. YW really has to overextend, get killed off, I feel now. And I think they realize he's going to move forward. Gaming. Right, it's currently being taken. They are well aware of where Serenity are. Just committed and they caught him out as well. X is there. Aeon Disc will kick in. Eventually the Ghost Ship was there as well, but BKB now, PYW, he's found the Terror Blade, but where's the damage? He's got no follow-up for this, and he needs to get the hell out of it. Immediately now the Echo Sin Q, he jumps in all by himself. XCJ channeling that ultimate. The Sunder was pretty, well, not very good to say the least, but he'll stay alive for the moment. Paparazzi so low right now. Can they take him out? It should be a yes, but no, the Sunder barely in time onto Yang again. Yang, the saving grace, GGG, should be able to kick him out eventually, and yeah, he will. If I just go for more, Paparazzi still around the area. Now PYW comes in, and the Sunder, oh, it's not going to be great. He's gone. And this is the second time that Yang's had to give his life away for the sake of this Sunder jump. That doesn't end up working out anyway.
Yeah. Really unfortunate. Pretty scrappy team fight, I have to say, Mike. It just seemed really scrappy left, right, and center. Serenity was engaging into the ghost ship fleet, which meant they couldn't kill off Paparazzi fast enough. He had drum buff, and as we mentioned, when TV has that drum buff, even if you live in all the magic damage in the world, he's still gonna live true, and he did. He lived much longer than he should have. And as a result, Team Serenity could really maximize that team fight. So they're stuck in the spot where they could probably pressure, but at the same time it's going to be 4v3, although a lot was committing for that. They could probably take something here.
They go for it. Tower under siege. You for the attempt, they do X him up, although this Rubik might just end up dying. Will jump out barely. This Ghost Ship fleet, again, not really doing too much right now. It's quite hard to get anything done when you can't hold them in place. That will be a secondary Rax, and in fact, Sin Q moving straight to the tier 3 by himself at the bot lane. Or he X's him up, he could be in a bit of danger, but he has the Lotus Orb. And I mean, he has the hardest one. I think they've noticed how tanky he was. He's sitting at 4.3k HP right now. He's not very easy to kill. And he continues moving forward. PYW looking for the chrono attempt. It's not there. DY will end up dropping. The buyback does come out. And here comes Paparazzi. Global Silence committed as well. Already falling very, very low. There's the Metamorphosis from Paparazzi. But what can he really do here? The answer is not very much. He has to back out of here. This is a big waste from him. Now Sin Q continues to jump forward and then just run backwards. Mind you, the Rax has been taken while all this is going on. So it ends up missing as well. There's one that then Sin Q, he jumps in again in the back lines. Bane is just, I mean, he's just destroyed from that. They're going to try and take down Sin Q throughout all this, and he will not even get down. The chrono is there for PYW. He gets X back, Paparazzi, he can't even get him. He wanted to sunder him as well. XCJ ends up dropping, but this is it. Paparazzi's gone. Yeah, he's the only one left there to fight. And what the hell can he really do on his own? Gonna try and run for it though. Sin Q is just jumping all over them. That's it. Ori calls it. He's had enough. 52 minutes in. Wow. These 33k they're worth, Legion.
The surprising thing was that, you know, at half that value, when Serenity had 15k net